Hi there. So this is a long form, every button, item, category, complete tour of our system, going through every single feature that we offer. So when you first log in, this is the page that you'll be taken to. These are all the different categories of products, which I'm going to go into in just a moment. Here is our training calendar, as well as, so the yellow dots show upcoming trainings. We have, a daily call, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Today there's an onboarding at noon. Then there's also a system overview at 5 p.m. Then the red dots show upcoming birthdays in my system. These are two friends of mine. The great thing with our system is because they are already part of my birthday campaign, they're receiving birthday cards and gifts, and I didn't have to do anything because the system does it for me. All of our pro members receive 50 free greeting cards within their billing cycle. They're the 5x7 standard greeting cards with a white envelope, and they are use it or lose it, meaning you might as well get at least 50 cards sent every billing cycle because it's part of your pro membership. This is the countdown right here, so you can see I have 14 of 50 free cards left in my billing cycle. Across the top here, if I wanted to start a new project, I would click this button here. All of my saved projects can be accessed here. The gift shop, which is our non-branded, non-customized items, can be found here. You can access the address book from this link or from the drop-down menu right here. Same with the campaign builder. You can access it from this button here or here on the drop-down menu. Couple other things that I want to point out. If you have not yet run the setup wizard, you can access it right here. Make sure to do that. There's a training video on that, so make sure to find that on our YouTube page. And then also you can access it from this gear icon. If you click on my profile, you'll see over here, run the setup wizard. You could access from there as well. Couple other things to point out. If you need to go to your shopping cart, you would do that here. I will go there in a little bit to show you all the bells and whistles there. And then the other things to notice in the gear icon, we'll start at my profile. So here's where if you wanted to update your any of your information, your return address, website, cell phone, email, any of that information, you would do that here. Then you can also, everything over here on the left basically mimics everything over here on the right. So you can access your order history. This is fantastic. You can see I'm a pretty heavy user of the system. It tells you the current status of what's being sent. I'm clearly sending a bunch of postcards right now. This is the cost. This is the date that it's generated. And then if I want to see what the specific item is, I click on that and it shows me what the item is, where it's going, to whom it's going. If I want an individual receipt, I would click here, or I can scroll down here to the bottom and export as an Excel or CSV file a complete history of everything I have sent, which I just did. It's fantastic for expense reports and taxes. Also, if you can't fall asleep at night, you could maybe try reading that. The other thing that you can access from the gear menu, if you ever wanted to change your payment or billing information, you would do that here. Our system integrates, I'll just click here, with Infusionsoft, Zapier, Client Tether, lots of different options. So I'll just show you within the Zapier integration, we have all of these preloaded templates. So if you do any kind of direct sales with Shopify or Salesforce, Google Contacts, all of these are already pre-configured. This is our API key. So we can integrate with many different systems, and you would find those integrations, as I said, on the gear menu to the integrations page. If you were an affiliate and wanted to access your dashboard, you would do that here. And also, if you're a design store artist, you would access that here. There are separate training videos on each of those, so make sure to check those out. Now I'm going to come back here to the homepage. I'm just going to go through each of the different categories of our products. So these are our cards. We have 7 different types of cards. We have a standard 5x7 greeting card with a white envelope. You get 50 of these included in your monthly Pro membership if you're a Pro member. Then we have a 5x7 greeting card with a custom designed envelope. This is very cool. You can put on all 5 surfaces: the front, the inside, top, inside, bottom, back, and the envelope. Any PNG, any JPEG, any text, anything you want. It's really, really awesome, and it's super easy to use. We do have training videos on how to build a custom card, so make sure to check that out. Then we have a Pearl card. I think of this as Instagram for mailbox power. This is just a flat card. It has a beautiful pearlescent finish on it, and it's all about the image. The other thing that's nice about this is you can also custom design the envelope. Then we have our Gigagram. This is a fantastic, attention realtors. It's great for lots of different industries, but realtors in particular, this is an awesome tool for prospecting for sale by owners and expired listings. It's going to be 11 inches wide by 8 inches tall. Same thing, 5 sides are completely customizable. The front, the inside, top, inside, bottom, the back, and the envelope. Completely customizable. It's also great for team recognition, sports and music recognition. Anytime you want to make a big, dramatic visual impact, the Gigagram is the way to go. Then we have 3 different types of postcards. We have a 4x6 postcard, and our Pro members receive unlimited 4x6 postcards for free. You pay for the postage, but if you want to send 10,000 of these little things out, by all means, go crazy. And then we have what I think of as the Realtor bread and butter. It's 5.5 by 8.5 postcard. These are only 19 cents. The mail house that I used to use was charging 45 cents per card. So this is literally a steal at twice the price. And then we have these super wide postcards. It's 5.5 by 11.5. So this is the postcard version of the Gigagram. Anytime you want to make a dramatic visual impact, this is the way to go. Now we're going to go into our drinkware. Lots of different options here as well. We have this 20-ounce insulated tumbler. This thing is fantastic. It's metal, so it's a very, very high quality, as everything we send out is super high quality. And again, fully customizable. It's very easy to create an image and make it look any way you want. You can add text, you can, backgrounds, anything that's available in terms of our design software is available for all of these products. Then we have these mugs. I love these mugs. It's probably too small in the training video, but you can see over my right shoulder here, there's just a tiny little selection of all the different mugs that I have received and created. And what's great is because you can put your clients, customers, patients, donors, friends, families' name on the mug, they're never going to throw it away. It's really powerful, and our system makes it easy to make it look just exactly the way that you want. These designer-shaped cola water bottles, these are fantastic as well. I have one of these that I take whenever I go hiking. Really, really high quality, and as it says, keeps drinks cold up to 24 hours and hot up to 12 hours, and I can verify that that is in fact true. Then we have these fantastic 40-ounce insulated water bottles. Same thing, 24 hours cold, 12 hours hot, and completely customizable. It's also a really big size, so that's really great. And then with the 18-ounce, same thing. It's the 18-ounce version of the 40-ounce bottle. And then these coasters, which are really cool. We have a training video on how to create custom coasters. And same thing, people will never, ever throw these away. Very, very great. Very great. I don't know what that means. They're super cool. And then we have all of our gourmet food. So we have our brownies, which are easily our most popular item. I may have had some myself last evening. 15 seconds in the microwave, and it's the best thing you've ever had. They're so good. Oh my gosh. And what's cool too is the label fully customizable. So often it says baked especially for, and then using our merge fields, which we have a training video on, it will put your customers, clients, patients, donors, friends, family, whatever, whoever's name you want in there automatically. Very cool. So we have a 2-pack and a 4-pack. We have the cake bars, which are great. These are fun to send out for birthday or half birthday cards, or celebrations rather. Same thing, 2 or 4. Then the Belgian mint truffles, these are delicious. If you have any gluten-free clients, this is a great option. It's a gluten-free brownie, pretty good for. I mean, it's pretty good, period. And then the fact that it's gluten-free is an extra bonus there. Then the Blondie brownie. This to me tastes a little bit like cheesecake. It's a little bit like a chocolate chip cookie. It is really fantastic. And again, with all of these food options, the labels are completely customizable. Caramel corn, can't go wrong with that. So good. And then also the unpopped popcorn. Just a little design idea. We have a campaign that says, let's get your business poppin'. And then this is it's a little hokey, but I have found that hokey is awesome and it totally works. So this is a great option for sending to new clients. So that's our personalized gourmet food options. I'm going to come down here. We have these personalized gifts. So we have this notebook. This is really cool. You can customize the cover as well as this little snap button here. A little pro tip, don't make your image here too detail oriented. This is a beautiful canvas cover, but what happens is the ink tends to sink into the canvas. It really soaks it up, and so if the image is too detailed, you kind of lose some of the detail because of the ink being soaked into that beautiful canvas covering. So, but this is great, and I have one of these journals, and it's really handy, and the snap is very cool as well. Then we have these two different types of golf balls. I am obsessed with golf. My joke is I want to get my handicap below my age, so each year it gets a little easier. And these are super cool to send to anyone in your life who is a golfer. They will love them, I promise you. As a golfer, we are willing to spend almost any amount of money to gain even half a yard in distance. So, and then you can put same thing, any JPEG, any PNG, any image you want. You can put your logo, you can put vacation photos, you can put pictures of their favorite golf course. And then same thing, you can change the text. This one says, "I'm not lost, I'm hiding from," and then it puts your people's name in here automatically. Another one that I've seen recently that I thought was really cute is, "I'm not lost, I'm social distancing from so-and-so." And then the other one, which is just, I think it's funny as a golfer, most golfers I know will think this is funny. It says, "If you found this ball, that means you suck too." And that I can verify is the truth. The other thing, just for non-golfers, just so you know, Pinnacle is a really solid bread and butter, great ball. And then the Titleist Pro V1X is a tour level ball. So this is an excellent golf ball. So if you have any customers or clients who are avid golfers, this is definitely the way to go because they will know the difference. Now we have this super cute briefcase business card holder. So this is big enough to hold a business card, and then it has you can put whatever logo, image, whatever you want on the outside of that. Super cool. Then we have this designer measuring tape measure. And same thing, you can customize it. And a lot of times people say, like, why do you have a tape measure? Because we have a campaign called Ditch the Basket, which we have a whole training video about. But it says on the campaign, how did we measure up? And it includes the tape measure. So super cute. And then with these wall calendars, each month you can customize the image. These are really great. Great for keepsakes and mementos. And then we have the magnetic car phone holder. Same thing, you can customize the image on the little surface here. So those are all of our personalized gifts. Next, we're going to go into these boxes. Super cool. These are fully customizable. So if you're going to send those golf balls out, you can include with them customized golf box, and you can customize the different surfaces of the box. Or we have the two-part box, which is 8 by 6 by 3 inches, and the lid is fully customizable. So if you were going to send a thanks for listing with me gift once the house was listed, or a congratulations on the sale, whatever you want, you could put an image of the house on the cover, or same thing, any PNG, any JPEG, any text you want. And our system makes it super, super easy to design that. If you want to go in and create a custom design, we have lots of training videos on that, so make sure to check those out. Then we have our personalized pet gifts. For those of you who don't know, the order of love generally goes pets, grandkids, and then maybe kids, maybe spouse, maybe blah, 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 whatever. But pets are the, the pinnacle of what people, what living things people generally love in their house. And so we have these great pet options, different scarves. And again, you can change the text to say whatever you want here, and then the different pet bowls, and you can add images, you can add text, you can make it look exactly the way that you want. So those are our different pet options. Then we have these prints. These are super cool. We have certificates, so if you have any kind of client recognition or sports or music recognition for kids, this is a great option. We have the snowflake ornament. It looks like a little snowflake, and you can put whatever image you want on the cover. We also have these business cards that you can upload, and not to be redundant, but any JPEG, any PNG, you can make them look exactly the way you want. Designer 5x7 landscape metal prints. These are fantastic, especially if you want to memorialize something or someone. These are great because they're printed on metal. So the image, it's not going to deteriorate. It's a really high quality, and it makes a big impact. Then there is this briefcase business card holder again. Then we have stick-ups. These things are fantastic. You can see we have 3 different sizes: a 12x12 print, a 6x6 print with 4 images, or a 3x3 print with 16 images. These are canvas, and they are Post-its. Think of them as heavy-duty, high-quality Post-its because they are canvas. They're virtually indestructible. I don't know if it's actually canvas, but it's a high-quality canvas-like, maybe plastic. I'm not really sure. Material, but it is exceptionally durable, which means you can put them on anything, and then the type of glue it uses on the back will not cause damage. So these are so useful for, let's say you are an HVAC repair person and you want to let the people know who to call if they have any issues. Once you've installed the system, you can put these on every one of the systems. You can put them on your luggage when you're traveling. You could put inspirational quotes and put the quotes all over your house. You don't need to worry that it's going to, affect the paint on your house. Or if you're a realtor and you want to point out different highlights of a new listing for an open house, these are fantastic as well. You could put stainless steel appliances, or check out the basement, or whatever it happens to be. So these are really, really useful items. The next thing I want to show you is our gift shop, which is our non-branded, non-customized items. Skeleton key bottle opener, really cool item. And then we have these cookies. These are delicious cookies. Just note they are not branded and not customized, so there's all you do is just add it to the cart and you're done. This phone holder is fantastic. It's great for holding your phone, or apparently it will hold an iPad. I don't have an iPad, so that's just word on the street, but it will hold it horizontally or vertically. It's also great if you fly. For the tray table, you can put it on the tray table, and then it'll hold your phone, so you can just watch whatever you're going to watch on your phone. We have these different wallets. These are all RFID blocking wallets, meaning that if you're at the gas station, nobody's going to be able to swipe your credit card information right out of your pocket, because these wallets will protect them. The Revolution in Real Estate Sales by Jim McCord. Jim McCord is one of our real estate people within the Mailbox Power System. This is a book he wrote about how to use the Mailbox Power System, so you might want to check that out. We have this black leather wallet, RFID blocking as well, very basic black. That's great. And then we have a bunch of different food items. These are all non-branded, non-customized. We do have a couple more healthier options down here. Pistachios, the gluten-free brownie. Again, there's that Blondie brownie. Oh, so good. Unpopped popcorn, and then the Skinny Pop popcorn. And now we're going to go to our limited time only section. This is great if you want to see ideas that we might be thinking of carrying permanently. It's also great for seasonal items. So the shooting star pin, Celebrate bottle stopper. This we got in for the holidays. Celebrate glass platter, bleeding heart snack plate. So you can just poke around. These candles are delicious. I mean, they smell fantastic. I've never actually eaten them, so I don't know if they are delicious. But the reason I was thinking delicious is for the realtors, we have this chocolate chip cookie candle. So instead of all the tricks of, actually making cookies or vanilla around the house or whatever, you can just bring a couple of these candles and light them, and the house at the open house will smell spectacular. So these candles, all 6 different kinds, these are really, really awesome. And then we have all these different pins. They're just super cute. So the limited time only section, something to note, none of these items can be included in a campaign because we don't know how long we'll have them. And if a campaign runs for multiple years, we don't want to include something that is no longer available, right? So that is just something to note, but definitely worth spending some time in the limited time only gift section. Now I'm going to go through a couple different items with the drop down menu. We'll start in the address book. This is probably where you want to spend a large majority of your time. Our system is built around groups in the address book that are linked to campaigns. So I'm going to show you within the address book. These are all of the existing groups that I have. This tells me how many people are in the group. If I wanted to edit any of the groups, I would just click on this option here. I can rename the group or delete the group. And then if I want to see who's actually in it, I would just click View Contacts. I'll just do this right now, and it'll just show me who they are, any of the information that I have. It'll show up right there. Also, this is where you'd find the I Need Your Mailbox link. We have training videos on that, so make sure to check those out. The I Need Your Mailbox link is one of the most powerful features of our system. Also, as far as I know, we are the only people on the planet who have this technology, so you definitely want to check that out. Then within the address book itself, if you wanted to create a new group, you would do that right here, create a new group. Also, if you want to import your contacts, I'll just show you. We click on this link here. There is a fantastic tutorial on how to do that here. This is where you'd find the template, and then some tips for success, and then upload the file. You just add the group name if you wanted to do that, and then upload the file right there. Very, very easy. And then let's see, there is also a tutorial video here about what the address book, this is actually being uploaded, so it will be there momentarily, but you would access the address book tutorial here. Let's see, if you wanted to import an individual or input an individual contact, you do that here, create a new contact. And then, it's a pretty standard completion form. If you wanted to go ahead and add them automatically to a group, you do that here. And then you can see these pink notices. They're telling you that each of these groups is an active campaign. What that means is that if you add somebody to a group and it is an active campaign, the system is going to start enrolling them in that campaign and sending them whatever that campaign is designed to send. So just be aware that when they get added, they're going to start receiving stuff, and it is going to charge your mailing meter. So that's what the pink notification is for. Then the merge fields, if there was anything else that you wanted to keep track of, that's what you would use these custom merge fields for. If you do a lot of business with non-owner occupied real estate and you deal with a lot of landlords, then you could perhaps put their property addresses down here. Or if you have people on your team, or if you were someone who sells multiple products and you just wanted to keep track of each of the different products, you could do that here. So that's just something to note. And then, a little notes section for whatever you would need. The other thing I'll show you in the address book is the person finder. We do a separate tutorial on this, but I'll just show you really quick. This is if you have somebody's name and you know the city where they live, but you're not 100% sure what their mailing address is and you don't want to ask them, this is a great option. You would just put in their name, the city, the state, and then search. And it's pretty accurate. I won't say that it's 100%, but it's maybe around 80% accurate. When I put my own name in, it says that I'm between the ages of 75 and 79. So, you know, the address is correct, the age not correct. But it can be a handy tool. And then build a mailing list. This is one of our most powerful features in our system. And this is where you would access it. We have a separate training video on how to use build a mailing list, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing now, but it is absolutely worth your time to use that training video and build a mailing list if you're looking for new customers, clients, patients, donors. It is, as I said, one of the most powerful features of our system. So that is how the address book works. And then I want to show you how to, so I'll just show you, if you access your saved projects, this is where it's going to take you, and it's going to show you an image of the project. If you click on it, it'll just bring up the image there. The name of the project, what this specific product is, when it was last updated, if you wanted to edit it or verify any merge fields that you've installed. If you wanted to copy the project, you could do that here. If you wanted to rename the project, you do that here. And then you can archive it, which I like to do just because I like my active folder to be nice and tidy. When you archive a project, it does not go away. It just puts it in storage, but you can access it very easily. You would do that just by clicking on the all folders and then show my archived projects. And you can see I have 789 total projects, but within my active folder, I only have 10. And so if I wanted to archive a project, I just click there, and you can see now I have 9 total projects, and that one, I don't need to dig through it if I'm not actively using it. And then if I wanted to delete a project, I would do that here, and I'm just going to go ahead and delete this one just to show you how it works. So it's really, really easy. And then what else? So that's going to be your saved projects. If I wanted to start a new project, I would do that here. It's going to take me, these are all the categories I just went through. And then to design any of them, I just click on them. I come down here and start from scratch. It's going to just walk me right through. I'll just show you with a landscape card, and I'll just call this demo. Save and continue, and it's going to take me into the editing portion of our system. I'll show you what the editing system looks like. And I'll use a card as an example, but this is going to be true for pretty much any project that you design. So when you first go into the editing section, this is the project that you're working on. And over here is, once you're finished with the design, what to do with it. You can either preview it, you can save it, you can add it to cart if you want to send it directly. And then over here are the different options for the editing. So we have the photo option. If you wanted to upload photos, you do that here. All of your past uploads you can access here. Our system links directly with Facebook and Instagram. We have a separate training video on how to do that. It's really easy. You basically just click the button through and then it links it. But what's great is then you don't need to worry about downloading and uploading and renaming and where did I save that picture and what did I call it again? You can just come right into your Facebook and boom, 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 right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Same is true for your Instagram. I post a lot of real estate photos. I'm in real estate, so I post a lot of real estate photos from my Instagram. And this makes it really convenient. I can just come in here and pick the photo and boom, it's going to put it right on the cover of the card. Could not be easier. These little things are really helpful. If I wanted to undo something or redo something, I'd do that here. If I wanted to cut something or copy it, I would do that here. Then if I want to add some text, click Add Empty Text Box. And I'm just going to say Dream House. This is an 18th century Pennsylvania stone field farmhouse, and it is one of my favorites. And so then if I want to edit any of the text, I would do that over here. We also have a training video on how to create a custom card, so I'm not going to get too much into detail, but make sure to check out that training video. We have the different layout buttons if you wanted to have different photo layouts. Different background options are here. If you wanted to put a border on any of your photos, you can do that here. Clip art, we have lots of great clip art, lots of different options here. Each one of these you can see has many, 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 many options within it. Different styles you can access here, and then filters you can access here as well. They're going to pop up in just a second. There you go. So you can see if I wanted to make it like old-timey sepia, I could do that. And so it's a very user-friendly system. Then once I've created the card that I want, I would just click save, and it would, or if I wanted to preview it, I could do that there. Click edit, takes me back to the editing, and then return to saved projects. And it's going to show me that list of all my saved projects. And I'll just demonstrate one more time how to delete something. Here is something that is really handy to know. If you ever wanted to share a project, you could do that right here. You just click share project, and then you put the person's name and their email address, and it shares the invite. Something to note, when you are sharing a project, you can only share a project that is a unique creation to your account. Meaning, if I purchase something from the design store or the campaign store, I cannot share that to somebody else. If I create something from scratch and it's my unique design, then I am welcome to share that. And so that's how you do that. You just click share project. Really very simple. And let me go ahead and delete that just to keep my saved project folder nice and tidy the way I like it. The gift shop, I've shown you what that is. The campaign builder will come in here. Campaigns are easily one of the most powerful features of our system and the best leverage of your time. It's very straightforward. If I wanted to install a campaign, I would do that here, and it'll take you to this. Each of these categories has many, many, many different campaigns that have been customized for each specific industry, or we have a general business. So you could do that, and I'll just show you some of the different options in general business. Nice to meet you, thank you, birthday card, then each of these, birthday with brownies, nice to meet you with brownies, thank you with brownies, a belated birthday gift, and then a congratulations, you rock card and mug. And what's great is when you install each of these, the system sets it up for you with the group in the address book that's already linked to the campaign. The merge fields have been verified. You don't have to do anything except start adding people to the group in the address book, and you're done. The whole thing with Banner Season is we are all about helping you hit the ground running. We don't want you to have to become a master of every single tip and trick, and you can if you want to, and you're totally welcome to do that, but really we recognize that your primary business is your primary focus, and our goal is to make you look like a rock star to your clients. So if you wanted to go ahead and install a pre-made campaign, you do that here. If, however, you did want to create a custom campaign, you could do that here. You just click create a new campaign. You name it whatever you want. We'll call this one demo as well. We have four different types of campaigns. We have a drip campaign, which has a clear beginning and end date, and each shipment within the drip is linked to the shipment before, meaning you would send the first shipment, and then 6 days later the next one, and then 2 months later the next one, and then a week later. You can customize it however you want. We have an event campaign, which is based on a specific date. So if you wanted to send out a holiday card, you could do that. Or let's say you do an annual conference and you know that you want to send the initial invitation out on June 22nd, then you would do an event based campaign. What's nice about that is you can be adding people to the campaign all throughout the year, and then when that date comes, boom, the system triggers the campaign and the invitation goes out, and you don't even have to think about it. It's fantastic. A birthday campaign is going to find the birthday in the address book and send the birthday card and hopefully half birthday card and brownies out as it's been configured within the campaign. We have a separate training video on how to create your birthday and half birthday campaign, so make sure to check that out. It is also an amazing way to be in touch with your clients throughout the year, and the half birthday card and brownies gets a bigger impact than any single piece of marketing or prospecting I've ever done in my 40 plus years of being a salesman. And then anniversary, if you wanted to celebrate your client's wedding anniversary, you could use that. However, a lot of people use their home purchase anniversary date, or the higher anniversary date, or the date when the person joined the team. So whatever anniversary you want, just make sure it is consistent across your system, so that when you put that anniversary date in the field in the address book, it's always the same anniversary that you're celebrating. So then we're just going to create campaign, and then the shipment name is just, we'll just call it shipment 1. Think of this as the envelope. And again, we've done several training videos on what is a campaign, how to build a campaign, how to install Ditch the Basket, which is one of our most powerful campaigns. And so I'm not going to go into super detail here, just to know this is where you would set up when you want whatever you're sending to be sent, or you can choose a specific date. And then if you wanted to add a specific document from our document center, you do that here. Add a gift, which again is our non-branded, non-customized items, you do that here. And then if you wanted to add a project, which would be something that you've created or purchased from the design store, you would access that here. It's very, very straightforward. And then if you, again, to access all the campaigns, this is a list of all the campaigns, and it shows you when it was created, what it's called, the type of campaign it is, the status, whether it's paused or active or installing. And then if you wanted to edit the campaign, you do that here. You can rename it here. Start the campaign, you would click here. And then if I wanted to share the campaign, I would do that here. And if I want to delete the campaign, I just click delete campaign right there. And then to manage recipients, I would click here. If I want to enroll an individual contact, I do that here. Or I can enroll a whole group here. It will take me to my address book and my list of groups that I've created within the system. So that is our campaign builder. The document center, I'll just show you. All of our setups are basically the same. So it shows you what the document is, the title of the document, when it was created. I haven't been in here in a while. You can tell this is from August of 2019. But then it tells me what the type of letter is. So this is a single-sided Word document. So it's going to go out in an 8.5 by 11 trifold single letter sided in windowed envelope. If it was a double-sided item like this, then it's an 8.5 by 11 trifold letter, double-sided in non-windowed envelope. Super cool. And then I come over here, I can verify the merge fields, I can rename it, I can delete it, or if I want to just add it directly to the cart, I would do that here. And then to upload a new Word document, I would do that here, and it just walks me through. It's very, very straightforward. The last couple things, so this is where you would access the design store. We have a separate training video about the design store, so check that out. But just a quick overview, these are where all of the designs are. You can organize them by newest or by price in ascending or descending order. If I wanted to organize by different categories, I could do that over here. Or if I want to organize by specific holidays, I would do that here. I can also filter and just show our free collections right there. So that's kind of the high-level view of our design store. And then the very last thing I'll show you is our campaign store, which works very similarly to the design store. The idea is all of these campaigns are already designed, so you don't have to come up with anything. You don't have to come up with the idea, the design, the sizing, the products. You just come in here. Let's see, insurance. You come in here. The little teal circles are all of the free ones, and they come just as part of the account. It's really great. It's really convenient. And then if I wanted to filter by different categories, I could do that over here on the left. And if I want to see just the campaigns that I've already purchased, I would access that here. Realtor side note, we have a separate training on Ditch the Basket, how to customize it, how to make sure that every item looks exactly the way you want it to be sent out. So make sure to check that out, because this is a really awesome way to stay in touch with your clients for 2.5 years after every closing. And so that is, that's how you would access all of your purchase campaigns is from here. And then if you wanted to circle back to the design store, you just click here. So that is a deep dive into a complete tour of the Mailbox Power system. Make sure to check out all of our trainings. If you're new, we have lots and lots of trainings. And as I said, our goal is to help you hit the ground running so that you can look like a rock star to your clients. Thanks so much for watching, and go give somebody else an awesome day. Thanks.